Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome to your All Signs Tarot. This is your love tarot reading, your love messages, your love reading. We're looking at their feelings. We have the Nine of Cups here already. Wish fulfillment. Ooh, I'm liking this. We're looking at their feelings, their intentions, their next steps, and the current energy in this connection. If you're navigating silence, distance, or a no contact situation, this message is meant to bring clarity. Let's take a look at the energy that is, more energy that is coming in. The Eight of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So this is really strong energy with our wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups, Jupiter and Pisces. Eight of Swords, Jupiter and Gemini, and the Ten of Wands, Jupiter and Sagittarius. It's a validation, Jupiter and Sagittarius. It's a validation that if you're navigating silence with this person, that it's breaking the silence. If you're in a no contact situation, it's heading toward, ending the no contact. What kind of distance is going on here? Because it's really clear, the Ten of Wands, this energy and it's presenting in reverse for me. So it's like putting them down. It's just this silence between you, again, or no contact energy is just too much. It's putting them down. Eight of Swords, somebody in their head, not communicating, and things not moving. Jupiter is the planet of expansion and prosperity, growth, luck. That's really more about timing for me. And this is no contact for sure. Look, the King of Swords just made its way in here in reverse. Gemini and Mercury. This is for sure. King of Swords in reverse partnership placement, Nine of Cups. Coming out of no contact or breaking the silence. The Six of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, both in the upright. Yeah, this is really clear. Somebody here wants to get your attention. Six of Wands, guess what? It's more Jupiter energy, Leo. And guess what energy the Wheel of Fortune is? Jupiter. Yeah, upright energy here. It's a turning point. It's a new cycle. So things are turning around in this connection. Somebody is about to reach out. Can you see this person? If you can see them, yes, it's something going down, you could say, at the event. Could be around other things too, parties or community kind of energy. But I also want to validate it can also be around a phone call, a message, social media message, email, text message, SMS. Somebody has something to say to you that you want to hear. It's really validated for me. Look at this in the Six of Wands. There's a rose in this wand. You're seeing that? In your very first placement today is the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. And yeah, you guessed it, Jupiter energy. Every single energy that has come out at this point is Jupiter. Both where things are now, what has been held back, what hasn't been moving or expansive, growing, to what is about to change. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energies here in our Wheel of Fortune. It's also connected to the throat chakra. Not surprising at all. I want to get a better shuffle. Let's continue on. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see. Please show us the cards. Hahu. The Two of Wands in reverse. So you've been waiting on this person. There's the Ten of Wands again. Yep. That's Eight of Cups in reverse. Here with the Nine of Cups in the upright. This is, and the King of Swords in reverse. Really validating for me. There's a weight here around this person. And it's literally, for me, the biggest thing I would say would be communicating. What is that about? It's going to be very specific to you, and we're going to continue diving in here. The Two of Wands in reverse, Mars and Aries energy. It's definitely a delay. It's connecting right here. Catty corner with our King of Swords in reverse. Also the Ten of Wands, where their energy is really strong. It's like putting them down. We saw it coming in reverse. And this Eight of Cups in reverse energy, Saturn and Pisces. Saturn is intense. You know, it's some timing and, yeah, obstacles, things to overcome. And this reversal energy is somebody who is coming back in here, which is to communicate. It's just really super clear. And it's connecting, of course, to that Nine of Cups energy around the wish fulfillment. The Strength card. Getting over pride, ego, fear. To do that, yeah, Four of Cups in reverse. Moon and Cancer energy. If you know they're going to be at something, it's not going to be surprising to you. That is really clear. But this is somebody who's trying to find a way to break this silence. Whether, again, you are navigating silence. A literal physical distance, including silence. No contact, no communication, and or in separation. Yeah, it's just incredibly clear. Your situation is going to be very specific. The Nine of Swords, Gemini and Mars. The Seven of Pentacles. This is just so incredibly clear. It's a waiting energy. Venus and Taurus. You've been patient. It's clearly been delayed, but something is about to turn around. That Wheel of Fortune energy. The Nine of Swords. This person isn't really sleeping very well. The Star is here. And it's just going zoop, as the Star does, being pulled here. That energy of fate and destiny. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. What's going on here is the energy of, well, it's like all roads lead back to you energy. Renewal, clarity. This person coming back in here. It's like pushing the play button, like getting out of the cooling off period having ended. Aquarius and Uranus energy. And coming to an 8, which is connecting us also to infinity, as I show you my ring here at the Tarot Closet. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet, by the way. Truth, balance, and renewal. Action, that's also an 8. But the healing energy in the Star. Yeah. This is really incredibly clear. The Four of Cups is here. Our Master of Emotions. Whoa. The Queen of Swords is here in the upright, connecting to the King of Swords in reverse. So there's some truth here that they're bringing in. It's something that you've been wanting to hear. Maybe a truth you already know. Is this around the feelings? Somebody who pulled away in this Eight of Cups in reverse, who's coming back in. I have to say I really like this energy around the King of Cups here, because I do feel like there's some humility coming in, somebody getting over their pride and their fear and their ego here in the Strength card, which, by the way, is connected to the heart chakra. And that's Leo energy. And look at the elephant here, which is interesting because the elephant is actually a Taurus and Taurus energy. And they're very strong, and they actually have really strong memories around emotions. This isn't somebody who doesn't care about you. There's clearly something going on here. And this truth is for sure coming, and it's what you want to hear. This wish fulfillment energy is strong. Is this more? You know, this is the Nine of Cups after all. It's one cup shy of the Ten of Cups. Had you built a life with this person? Were you building it? Was it on the table? I also want to validate around the elephant that it's, you know, an elephant is really strong and can push through obstacles. Look, and we're seeing it on the King of Cups as well. Feelings. Emotions. The relationship. Our elephant wearing the crown. Our elephant with an upturned trunk, which is around new beginnings, which is a very lucky kind of energy, you could say. They're also very family-oriented. And yeah, again, that elephant connecting, the elephant specifically connecting to Taurus around that loyalty energy and that grounding and the commitment energy. So I do like how this person, the energy around this person, that's what I want to say. And you've definitely been waiting on them. Yeah, okay, so this is for sure around, well, the feelings are, they're being revealed. The moon is in reverse. I want to show you the actual card. Major Arcana, of course, the bigger picture, Pisces energy. Did you see what just happened? Yeah, this is where it's been. It landed, it wanted to send this message through. It's very goosebumpy. It just landed on the Queen of Swords to validate that they've been hiding the truth. And that is being revealed, clarity and the truth. It's a subconscious energy. It's, where you are before you go into the sun, the luminary, and it's revealing. There's a very strong nocturnal energy here today, the star, the moon in reverse, and the Nine of Swords. This is somebody who's not really sleeping very well and wants to break this silence. Cry uncle, you could say, step up. Get out of no contact. What kind of distance is going on between you? Because this person has strong feelings. This message is coming through very strongly today for the Tarot Closet community. And by the way, look, it's the Ten of Pentacles. The moon in reverse is Pisces energy, but it's also bringing in Cancer and Gemini. And it's here, it's literally here with the King of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords in the upright, like what has been hidden. They're coming back in here with that Eight of Cups to bring this truth and clarity. The moon in control of the tide, the water energy, the emotional energy. And I do want to validate as well with our King of Swords in reverse and our Queen of Swords in the upright, the divine masculine energy around the King of Swords, the divine feminine energy around our Queen of Swords, Libra ruled by Venus. The imbalance around this person, communicatively speaking, you could say. If there has been a silence, no contact, emotional distance, or they've been quiet or pulling back, which is also really clear with that Eight of Cups in reverse, that they're coming back in. But it's also telling me that you're both here. Yeah, Leo energy with that Strength card, by the way. So the Ten of Pentacles is here. This isn't surprising. Mercury and Virgo energy, long-term energy. A new cycle. We have a crab. This is also very interesting because it is a Virgo energy. Yet in this Ten of Pentacles, first of all, we have all these rocks stacked up. And here in Austria, where I am, Christine of the Tarot Closet, by the way. I don't know if I introduced myself. I usually do. Anyway, I see them on the trails. You probably see them as well, around trails or around water. I see them, and it's people that are stacking them to kind of, it's Zen, and they do it a lot of times, just its expression, and there's a lot of reasons. But I also see them for people to find their way back. If you go off on a hike and you want to find your way back here. And this is what we're seeing here today. Not only that, it's finding their way back. It's the emotional energy and the connection, because look what's behind it. Look at all the water here. And the crab that's coming out of their shell. And that looks a lot like a hermit crab. Did anybody else have a hermit crab when they were young? I did. And yeah, that's also bringing in the hermit energy, which is Virgo energy, Virgo and Mercury energy. And it's like somebody it's time alone, or just time thinking and getting clarity. And when you get out of that hermit energy, you go into the Wheel of Fortune, which we already saw coming in. That is this person coming out of here. Look at this, with the clarity and the truth of how they feel and what they're coming here with. Nine of Cups. So what they have to say is definitely tied to whatever's been going on. And it's tied to communicating to resume and or work out the current situation, if you should in fact decide to work things out and rebuild. or build, depending on where you are in the connection. The Page of Swords is in reverse. Yeah, the Hanged Man is here. I want to bring in this energy before I put the deck down. The last three, the most I take, coming in. The bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles. Look where it is. Right here on the Seven of Pentacles, the weight. Next level. It's super clear. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So this conversation is clearly around that. It's what you're reading for, is to talk about it. So it could be for some of you that, yes, there is just a distance with somebody that you're around. Or you're just, you know, again, there's a pause going on here. Or a completely no contact, no communication situation. Which is also really validated with our Hanged Man energy here today. Pisces, Major Arcana, this is around timing for me. And somebody clearly has been getting perspective. Somebody who has been indecisive. Oh, my throat chakra's going kind of nuts. Somebody who has been indecisive. And there have been some kind of power struggles here. What exactly it's about, that's going to be very specific to you. But it's also very clear to me with our Strength card here today that this is somebody who is getting out of those power struggles. Getting out of their ego. When you get out of the Hanged Man, you go into the Death card, Major Arcana, Scorpio energy, and that's where there's transformation and rebirth. The death of the ego. Somebody here is definitely coming in a much higher vibe and emotionally open and honest energy, which I don't think has been the case. The King of Pentacles is now also here. Look at our King of Pentacles today. Don't you love it? King of Pentacles, Virgo ruled by Mercury, obviously around commitment. And that's connecting to the Two of Wands in reverse of what you're waiting for. This person to move toward that or make a move around that. To make a decision about it. It's right here connecting to the Queen of Swords in the Strength card. So it's a validation around some fear as well, around whatever that next level is for you. Our King of Pentacles is made of these stones as well. There's trees growing out of them. Look at the water behind them. It's like a lot of emotional energy. Big waves, like they've kind of like come out of there. It's like all the rocks at the bottom of the ocean in a way, isn't it? And where that's the deepest part of the ocean, the deepest emotions. And build a big King of Pentacles energy here. And for sure, moving forward, because this is where things have been. This is so clear. The Four of Swords. Jupiter, again, in Libra. And that energy around the Jupiter that's been here is the stopping or the holding back energy and the lack of movement that's been going on. Yeah. And that's getting out of that energy. You can even see both of you here represented for me in these trees. And you can see the Three Swords here. So something obviously has been going on. And that's just really very, very clear. This message is coming through very strongly today for the Tarot Closet community. And there's the Sun. And then we have the star. We have the moon, the sun, moon, and the stars here, quite literally. And that's the luminary energy coming after the moon, the truth and clarity finally. You know, ending this stalemate, standstill, whatever's been going on. And that energy of being apart or taking a break, you know, that's coming through with the Four of Swords. And by the way, are you ready? It's Jupiter and Libra energy. I mean, and that's just really super validating. The Seven of Wands. Oh, yeah, look. So that Six of Wands energy, where did the Six of Wands go? We saw it coming in, that's right. It came in with the Wheel of Fortune. So here's the Seven of Wands. This is like a defensive energy as they come in because look, that seventh wand, here is the Six of Wands. There's the rose that they're bringing in. This is a defensive energy I feel around you, Mars and Leo energy. And that's just, yeah, because something has been going on here and it's It's like protecting your heart. It's a protecting your heart energy as they come in here with that. And that energy around the Seven of Wands of reflecting and assessing the situation as they come in, because it's clear that you want to hear this and you want to have this conversation. And for anything to resume or for anything to pick up again or grow, and or regrow, this has to happen. But it's also been very clear that it's somebody who pulled away or has been pulling away. Okay, so there's something I want to validate here. It's the Knight of Wands, Mars in Leo energy. And look what our knight is doing. They're sitting on a little horse that is like a hobby horse. You know, it goes back and forth. We had one of those too. Did you? And I just want to validate if this is around a connection that has been platonic and or physical, and it's been about moving forward to more. It's validating here. Okay, it's connecting to the Strength card here. And that's, again, that connection to the heart chakra of the courage, because the feelings are very clearly here. There are more feelings if you wanted to know that, the truth, which is about to be revealed, but it's being revealed. So I need to validate that. But I also want to validate that energy of the Knight of Wands, who is, I guess you could say, kind of preparing to move, because that horse is not really going anywhere. Okay, so this is really interesting. We have the Wheel of Fortune is back, the last two tarot cards, and it's here with Judgment in reverse, which is this energy is Archangel Gabriel specifically, who is connected to the sacral chakra, I feel, and the third eye chakra I see. So a lot of you have been waiting for the truth about feelings, or the truth about, how they feel, if it's coming from platonic and or physical, or how they feel about the next level. It is super clear that it is somebody who has been afraid of that. This is around the fear, maybe not being ready to express them or to make any major decisions. Judgment is connected to the crown chakra, as is the Hangman and the Star, who are both here in the upright. So it's really validating around the timing and the weight and the fear around this decision. It's just right where things are. But it's also very validating in our last tarot today, the Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energies. Jupiter energy, again, prosperous and growth and timing, hopeful that things are turning here. And somebody got out of the Hermit energy. Look, they sat in this boat and they're on the move. And it's on the water. It's the emotional energy. It's the relationship. It's the love. It's really clear. New cycle energy is here. And I'm rhyming. I'm bringing in some oracle, which I am not reading in reverse. Let's see if there is any validation, new insight, clarity, that is wanting to come in. Bottom of the deck. Oh, wow, yeah. Union. That's incredibly clear. What more can I say? Look at the two people here coming together. Again, whether that is, I guess you could say, meeting in the middle. It's sort of like bridging the gap. Is that what I want to say? If you're around each other, if you've been navigating silence. And whether you're around them or you're navigating silence from a distance, there's a distance, communication-wise. Again, the lack of that or the pause in that, or no contact situation. This is a coming together energy, and it's already been pretty clear, but wow. It's here with, look, success, a butterfly, the messenger. I want to look at the last ones coming in. Whoa, magic. Strength is here again. Wow, this is super clear, and surrender. Oh, yeah. So that's upright. This is uprighting judgment for me. Like, wake up, make this decision. Somebody's waiting. You. The Strength card is validated again. Connected to the heart chakra. Look at our lion here who is getting the strength, quite literally, the sun energy, because this is source energy. The sun, a new cycle, again, revealing the truth here. This is somebody who has, I want to say, the reciprocity around the feelings, and what they want is the same. Whatever situation you've been in, this is a conversation around getting out of that, and at the very least getting this clarity and this truth around it, and making decisions from there. But the Union card today, everybody's looking extremely happy. There is a staff, as you can see, like in the background. And that's a strong connection for me here at the Tarot Closet to making peace and harmony. It's a humility energy. It's a restoring harmony energy, really. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet, by the way. Yes, I'm going to thank you. Again, the success energy is really strongly connected to that Six of Wands that came in with the Wheel of Fortune. They really want to get your attention and tell you these things. And whatever's been going on in the Five of Wands, they're working on overcoming it. This elephant also here. And our King of Cups around the emotions. Again, the Wheel of Fortune coming in twice. And yeah, communicating, because look, also the Messenger and those challenges and obstacles that kept things where they are or stopped things from moving, both around their emotions, around fears around that of expression, or obviously really clearly around commitment. Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, it's just really clear. And I just want to validate that, whatever's been in that Five of Wands, they're getting over it, including if this has been around physical and or platonic, moving forward with more. Messenger is here. Really strong validation around the communication. It could be quite literal, I want to say, around Messenger, Facebook Messenger. But that's really the camera, that's what it does. It dies at a certain point. You didn't miss anything. What I was saying is I was talking about the Messenger card. You can see somebody writing something out. You can also see some typing here. So like phone energy or computer. There is the sun, the moon, and the stars energy. You see a messenger, the bird. You see a stamp here indicating for some of you that there is a long distance energy, or that the message would be traveling in that way, maybe even through another person. The last oracle coming in is magic. Yeah, and that's the magician energy, Gemini and Virgo. As above, so below, somebody getting really focused, taking these actions. The magician is specifically connected to the solar plexus chakra. I do. And yeah, I speak, moving into the I speak energy. Communication, really super, super strong. The potential, this person taking the opportunity to say these things. So whether it's at an event or a specific time to send in a message, which I want to validate, by the way, it could really be the case for some of you that it's coming in the night, because this is somebody who is awake and who's really not sleeping a whole lot or waking up from their sleep. That's really clear, possibly staying up until the sun rises. Look, magic is connecting to Wheel of Fortune and Messenger on the other side. Also here in our magic energy are two butterflies. And, butterflies wait until storms pass, winds die down. And that's an energy of, it's now. It's a new stage energy to communicate. It's super clear. And there's a world in here as well, bringing in the world card energy. And that is an energy of, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. And that's the energy of the end of a cycle. That's what I wanted to say. And also includes union and completing the picture and making life-changing decisions. The Tarot Closet, little itty-bitty channeled love messages. Whoa, and you are 3. It's the most I take. You are watching the Tarot Closet reading. There's another 3 and 2. Bottom of the deck. I don't feel good enough for you. I will never give up on us. We will be together someday. It's specific in the way that some of you clearly are not totally in no contact. I think a lot of you are, but a lot of you are not. There's just a silence. So many songs remind me of you. Musicians here, music lovers. That's also bringing in the Page of Swords here, the Six of Cups energy. It's connecting right here with the Nine of Swords. So it's a validation for me that somebody, and that Hermit and Hangman energy, somebody's listening to music. You know, it's like they're connecting their feelings to them. And specific music that's connecting them to you. It's also here, look, with the Strength card and the King of Cups. So it's definitely an energy of somebody who's either normally struggling with their feelings or has been struggling with them, you know, and is finding it easier to express them through music. You might be getting a lot of musical messages or connection. You might already have this connection with this person. Also the Moon in reverse. Songs appearing for you. Don't give up on us. I will never give up on us. Don't ever change. You are the love of my life. All roads lead back to you, the star. It was me, not you. It's really hard living without you. This is your love message today, your love tarot message today, your love reading, your love message today. Just the timing of the reading. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet.